One of the most important things that kills almost every startup idea is just getting started. 90% of ideas don't even make it out of someone's head or off a piece of paper. And everyone can spend a lot of time pontificating and wondering what if and how I might. If you find something that you really feel super passionate about and you think has the potential to become something really meaningful and important to you, but also hopefully to the world, then you've got to get started. Food and agriculture is the second biggest emitter on our planet. It's around 35% of all greenhouse gases. And it turns out that animal agriculture represents about 85% of that. And so we can actually completely remove that overnight just by choosing different food. That is the itch that I was trying to scratch. And I just thought, look, if we can get undeniably delicious and super easy plant-based food available for everyone, it could have such a seismic impact on the way that people choose what they're going to eat. And that could change the world. I don't know about anyone else in this room, but I've felt for quite a long time very misaligned with the capitalism model, and particularly shareholder primacy. B-corps are, the longer word for it is public benefit corporation. It fundamentally changes the responsibilities of the board and of the business as a whole. Instead of the archaic, as far as I'm concerned, and somewhat destructive, if not entirely destructive, approach of normal capitalism, where all business is about is optimizing and maximizing profit and return for shareholders. That's it. If you do that, you've succeeded. Well, I'm sorry, but that creates all sorts of external problems that are destroying our environment, destroying society, and business has such potential to have big agency in solving some of, if not the biggest problems on our planet. It's not all down to governments, charities and individuals. Businesses have arguably the biggest sway to change the fabric of society. We're really delighted that it allows us to bring this balanced approach of not just maximizing and giving a great outcome for all of our investors and team and everyone involved with All Plants, but balancing that side by side and in a triple bottom line with the environment and broader society. The normal venture model requires liquidity and kind of forces you towards a certain model within a 5 to 7 year time frame. And we really didn't want that. And actually what we set out to find was to find funds with that really ambitious, very experienced approach to rapidly scaling global brands, but with an evergreen model. You actually really should be thinking about why you're raising, how much you think you need to raise, and who you want to raise from, what you actually want to add to the team and to the DNA of the company through the new, whether it's angel investors and individuals or organizations like venture capitalists or impact investors, really being very thoughtful and deliberate about that, or at least having clear goals that you'll then strive for. If and when you're fundraising, you should not tell anyone that you're fundraising and you're actually actively fundraising until you've got offers and you're closing. So basically, the conversation you have with people is like, yeah, we might fundraise, we might fundraise, we might fundraise, we might. And then now we've got offers, like, actually, guys, we're closing. Because the way that creates a dynamic around people actually being really keen to participate is very different to if you just say the whole time, we are fundraising and we're looking. Because as soon as you do that, and these things take time to come together, it means that you're open for people to ask, well, how's it going? What's the stage? You need to keep it casual. You need to make it like you're not that bothered. You've got more important things going on, and then we're ready to go. I was just saying to some of the people at the back that this is the first time I've ever had a conversation for free with Paul, which is really, it feels like a privilege. The whole team at Joelson has been really impactful for us, but for me, it's definitely from the outset been about my relationship with our lead partner as well. Paul, as I've described him many times when I'm recommending him to people, he's like a bulldog and he'll chase down any challenge, problem or change that we're trying to make happen and help us do it at the right speed and in the right way with new partners, new investors, etc. So, for us, it's just been really instrumental having a team of people and leaders within that team who we can really count on and trust, and I can pick up the phone and deal with some really quite hairy, difficult things at times and get that timely advice and support to ensure we're navigating through those things as gracefully as possible, although it's not always graceful, just to be clear.